just wanted to start by saying thanks for, taking the time out to answer a few questions.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, with Altered State out now, how do you feel about the success of the album so far?
Um, let's see. I really been keeping up with how well it's been uh, going, except for a couple forums that I'll look at, Google ourselves or whatever.
Yeah,
Personally, I'm really happy with it. I know that the rest of the guys are really happy with it. I think that it's being pretty well received with what I've read online and stuff.
yeah,
Um, that's about it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, how well do you think the band has progressed by adding vocals this time around?
I think um, that it's a lot easier for people to get into us. Like
Yeah,
instrumental music, people just they try to they don't even want to listen to it. But just because we have a vocalist, they do. So I think that has helped as far as success of us. Um,
yeah,
but that's not to say that that was the only reason that we added vocals.
yeah. What was it like making the video for Monologue?
Very, 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 very. Uh, let's see, what's the adjective I'm looking for? Very tiring, I guess. Is the only thing I can really think of. I mean, we started at six, about 6 at night, and we didn't finish until about 7:30 in the morning. Um, and the first probably 6 hours or so, 5, 6, 7 hours, I don't know, somewhere around there, was all band shots. We
Yeah,
were shooting all the band shots, and we shot most of that in twice speed. Like, we sped up the song about 2.5 times, I think. And so we were sitting there playing parts way faster than they were intended to be played, and then slow them down to have this cool slow motion but in time effect.
yeah,
And then the last 6 or 7 hours was the actors and stuff, and we just sat around, but it was still pretty tiring. We were laying on the ground.
yeah. I've seen a lot of video footage from you guys. Any chance of a DVD or anything coming out anytime soon?
A DVD
Yeah,
coming out soon. We've thought about it a lot. I think right now we're not really considering taking it on, but in the future we'll definitely probably do something like that.
yeah. Well, I really like Collage of the Present as well as the title track from the album. I was wondering what's your favorite track from the album?
It's really hard to say because I'm pretty much anytime I listen to the CD, which is not very often, I usually just listen to the whole thing. They all have different different styles. They're
Yeah,
different people like different songs. We intentionally wrote each song to be very, very different from one another. But I guess I would have to say, from a writing aspect, my favorite was Collage. Lyrical aspect, Shadows is awesome. So
yeah,
is Tears. It's really hard to say which one is my favorite. I think just sitting in my car listening to it, I'd say that Collage is my favorite.
yeah. So, about how much time and thought goes into making a Tetrafusion song?
Uh, how much time and thought goes into making a Tetrafusion song? Well, it's about the only thing that I do whenever I am, whenever we're writing a song. I'll come up with a riff and I'll put it in my computer and I'll send it out to everybody, and they'll be like, oh, that's cool, whatever, and then I'll sit there and I'll do nothing but write very fought audience. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you guys got any big tour plans in the near future?
Plans for the future?
Like tour plans for the future?
Like tour plans for the future? Right now it's just hard to schedule touring just because all of us are in school and some of us have kids and that kind of thing. And, but what we're trying to do is do most of our stuff during the summers. But I think we have a pretty good idea of maybe during the summer we'll probably do some regional touring.
Yeah. So, what was it like getting a record deal with Nightmare Records?
That was pretty awesome. Whenever we were just instrumental, nobody wanted us. Not a single label even gave us the time of day. And a few of them, and I believe Nightmare was one of them, said if you add vocals, then we might consider. So, actually, you better not quote me on that. That's probably not a good thing to say. Probably just say, what was it like being signed by Nightmare Records? It was awesome. You know, we were having trouble finding, a record label to sign us, and they definitely stepped on the game pretty quickly, whereas a lot of other labels did not.
Yeah.
It definitely helps us as far as promotion goes, too.
So, where do you see Tetrafusion in, let's say, 5 years from now?
5 years from now, where do I see Tetrafusion? We'll probably be writing album number 4 by then. And hopefully be doing, I'll be out of school. We'll probably all be out of school by then. So, as far as Tetrafusion goes, in 5 years, I think probably be bigger, stronger than ever. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess before we wrap this thing up, is there anything you'd like to say to any of your fans?
Thank you very, very much. I'm not one to listen to bands that, I've never heard of. Like somebody says, you should check out this band. I usually don't. So I know that we're one of those bands that people will say, hey, listen to this, and most people won't check us out. So for the people that do, that's really awesome, and we're very, very grateful for those people.
Well, thank you for, you guys making such great music, and definitely, thank you for taking the time to answer my questions, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
No problem.